Birthday presents! I am presently in a predicament to procure some presents, and I also need to make a video this month. So let's kill two birds with one D5 Trident submarine launched ballistic missile and make a really big F key, like really big. So we're just gonna get this little guy, scale him up as big as I can afford to print, which is probably not gonna be that big, maybe more about that big. And then I actually wanted to make it like a one key keyboard that just presses F and LEDs and RGB and whatever it's gonna be. Let's see if we've actually got what we need to be able to make it into a functioning F key. Alright. Now the reason I want smaller switches is because I want the big switch to be switched by the smaller switches, which would be inside the big switch, because that makes the funny inside my brain. I'm gonna get that, and then try and carefully open them up. That's pretty straightforward and easy. Yeah, that's pretty easy to do. Yeah, that's good. That's good as well. I'm not even going to attempt that metal piece. Let's just ignore it. This is the difficult part because we also need to print ow, that cut me, a spring because I couldn't get any shipped here in time because nobody sells comically large springs that are available to ship in like 2 days and get here, and I'm really running late on this birthday. So I 3D printed this tool to throw into a handheld drill because I don't have a lathe to do this properly, and this is kind of the only spinny thing that I have. So we just put the wire through, and then safety glasses. Oh, where are they going? Because I prefer my eyeballs without gouges in them. And then we gotta spin. And then we gotta spin. And then we just gotta spin this. Let's try and super glue it together. So you know how you can super glue wounds back together? So after the wire breaks and it cuts my arm, the super glue will fly everywhere and it'll seal up the cut. Yeah, that is. Oh, I broke it by putting it down. Determined not to print another one. It's not going well today, is it? I fixed it, and it's really janky. Whoa, that's quick. Can I undo that? Oh, I can. Oh, wrong way. It's even worse now. I have a lot of sanity resting on this not breaking again. Hey! That's pretty awful. That's actually alright. Man, I think that's gonna work. Oh, that's a dodgy one. Resorting to my old trick of make more than you need and then one of them might turn out good. Boing. Boing. For something so janky, so dodgy, something that gave me so many cuts, it actually turned out pretty darn well. I would use this method if it was a little bit more refined, but now I have access to custom springs. I can do a lot of projects that I've wanted to do that need custom springs. I knew the spring was going to expand a bit, but now that I actually have like the dimensions, we can start modeling and, oh wow, would you look at that? It's almost like this has already been pre-modeled years ago, and then I got really bored of the project, and then I tried to do it again, and then I couldn't make the spring, and now that I've made the spring, we can actually finish making the project. Gotta splice up this big boy, and then we gotta send it over to my unregistered firearms maker. Ha 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 ha. Hello, relevant authorities. That was a joke. I will never print a gun because I like things not exploding in my hands and I like to use my fingers. Nor am I a threat to society. Yet. Oh my god. Look how big it is. This is ridiculous. Hold on, let me get the... Look at it. Look at the size comparison, it's just, oh my... You know that point in a project where stuff just starts coming together nicely? This is it. This is gonna be fucking sick. Stop it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, gonna put that in there, stick that to that, put that and that in, that on the top, and then put that on top. Oh, and the LEDs and whatever not inside the important parts. There's not really much to do, is there? I severely underestimated how much that would bend. That may be a little loose. That's a bit better. I'm in a great deal of pain. Oh wow, look at those beautiful colours. It would be a real shame if there was red LEDs back here that you couldn't turn off. Prick. Don't mind me. I'm just lubing up my switches. So, we're in lockdown and that threw a little spanner in the works, but it's good now. So I was fresh out of LEDs to put in this thing, and I couldn't really go to the shops without acquiring ye plague. I had to do this workaround using these puck lights that I had, because they were like the only LEDs that I actually had. And then just salvage some transistors, and then use the Arduino's EEPROM to get the lights to work, and not reset every single time that you restarted your PC, which may have been a little bit of an issue. I also had a bit of an oversight, because there's a bit of a wall in the middle that stops the light from reaching the other side of the switch, so only half of it lights up. But you know, I'm pretty happy with it. Like, it's one of the nicer projects I've done. It looks like an F key. It lights up kind of half like an F key. You press it and it presses F. It's pretty sturdy, like, you know, it's pretty good. The sound though. Let me get the, let me get my actual keyboard. All right, listen to this F key. Now listen to this F key. So I had planned this whole segment to showcase it, but I can't really do that in lockdown. So there's the F key. It looks like the F key. Yep. There's the switch. Looks like the switch. And then if I put the F key on the switch, it looks like the F key with the switch on it. It lights up, but I'm not plugging that in. And it works, and if you plug it into a computer, it works, but I'm not going to show you that either. I'm realizing they're going to see this video months before I can give them their present, so, Birthday presents! I am presently in a predicament to procure some